My name is Farzam Fallah, and we are here at Richmond Station in Toronto, and this is where I work. I don't know how this is going to sound, but something that Ralph Steadman said once was he doesn't consider himself a professional. He simply just paints, and you know that whatever he puts on a canvas is as much of a surprise to him as it is to anyone else, and that itself is such a trip. And that's sort of what I've taken from art and applied it to food. A lot of times when I do create a dish, I don't taste it. It's as surprising to me as it is to the guest. I use ingredients and I use elements as mediums to create. The same way that I would use ink or a canvas or a paintbrush, I would use cake or ice cream or a spoon. It's the same sort of idea applied. The only difference is that with food, you get to eat it. And there's so much more rather than just the color of the paint or the texture of the paint. Now it's just the texture and flavor, the sound, the feeling of it, the way that it looks, the presence, what's going on around you in the room. It's all theater when you really think about it. Going out to dinner is theater. And something that's a little tough for me, but I constantly think about it, when people go out to dine, they're entertaining each other as guests. You know, they're having conversations, they're chatting. By the time it gets to the dessert course, they've already talked about everything that they could talk about. And then at that point, I feel like it's my job to keep that night going and keep it exciting. As the last course, you know, I want people to leave just as excited as they came in. I'm someone who simply likes to create. I like to use ingredients to create with. I'll sometimes not consider myself a pastry chef because I don't consider myself a professional, but I simply just go with it.